Simon, I didn't quite catch that. Who's on slicks?
Sorry guys, both Petronas boys on slicks leaving pit lane now.
Thank you very much. Here you see it then. The Petronas Yamaha SRT team have gas start to the year that Valentino Rossi has had, and all the speculation if he was to nick pole here in Le Mans.
Would. Well, it's 3 years since he had a pole position as well. His home Grand Prix in Mugello back in 2018. In the air and see which one lands first by the looks of it down in LCR Honda. It is a nightmare scenario. What do you do? You're sort of caught between a rock and a hard place. It's so easy to make the wrong call. You're at the mercy of the weather. It's a simple.
Dielenberg and Johan Stiggerfeldt are hoping for, of course, is that they can get one flying lap in and then it chucks down.
You can see again the sun beating down on Fabio Quartararo.
Yeah, there you
comes
go.
Back there and get temperature in those tyres on slicks in cool conditions, in damp conditions. Marc Marquez, he's a past master in that situation as well. Look at Taka Nakagami weaving left to right as he just tries to.
Session on slick tyres have bought themselves about 2 minutes over the rest. They have started their first flying laps, as is now Zarco, but on wets. So, how crucial to for some slick tyres. This is Morbidelli then, and his first go on slicks.
It's getting dark again though in that final sector. I mean, just a few seconds ago, Fabio Quartararo peeled through here in glorious sunshine.
Valentino Rossi, who has had his back up against the wall big time in 2021. 12th he was on the opening night. Then following that, no points. 16th Doha, nothing in this.
Maverick Vinales throws in a flag-to-flag bike swap, which wasn't clean.
Rossi's going to head to pole position for the time being, provided this last sector goes to plan. Now it's tricky around.
She is great long-term buddy. That was on course for pole position. Morbidelli now takes him with a 39.169. Jack Miller and Fabio Quartararo are absolutely
turn. Number 93, the Repsol Honda rider. Can he force his way now onto the front row or challenge Jack Miller? Across the line he goes. No. Savadori behind him goes one spot ahead of him.
What a
Qualifikasi, Quartararo and Jack Miller have all got just a couple of sectors to go, and then we might see some rain falling.
And can you believe it? Valentino Rossi having been the first man to leave pit lane on the slick tyres.
His advantage.
2.3 seconds clear, briefly of Franco Morbidelli. Polisparger on the factory Honda leaps into second, a 34.641. Quartararo having all kinds of big movements on that factory Yamaha. He goes up in... Yeah, as soon as he switched over to slick tyres, Zarco's immediately found some serious speed. On board now with Franco Morbidelli.
Polisparger, man.
Yeah, he's looking really, really good. This is anybody's. Lorenzo Savadori
lap that might put him for third, but it won't be for long. Here comes Zarco then, out of the final corner. That was a bit scrappy from the Frenchman, but does he challenge? He does! Pole for him for now, at 34.2. Polisparger, his teammate at the moment, on for provisional pole. Marquez does go up onto the front row. So right now, we've got two Repsol Hondas on the front row. That has Zarco signed.
Yeah, just quickly, I'm really surprised he went as fast as he did, because he was the last out on slick tyres. I think he's got some more left in that case.
Yeah, if it stays dry, certainly. Thanks for that. Marc Marquez
back on that front row, pole position in just his third race back. What a bonus that would be. The front row, though, will be job done.
Marc Marquez is coming up to the final sector now. Can he challenge for pole position? He's had 90.
Johan Zarco, he's going to have to dig deep to repeat his pole here back in 2018. Nakagami second, yellow flags.
Yeah, yellow flags, and it's raining at turn one. I can see from our commentary box.
It was Oliveira that crashed, didn't he?
Now, and how has he saved that?
Crikey.
Johan Zarco then, he's about to come up to sector one. He's going to see the rain.
A few more grey hairs on the head of Francesco Guidotti now. Blimey, that was close.
I don't think we're going to see any improvements here.
He was chewing gravel at turn 9.
That's a very good point. Both he and Polisparger were. That's it. These guys, they'll get round for one more lap. And if conditions allow, start the race from 11th, Morbidelli 4th.
Yeah, you've got
and it's raining. It's it. It's over. It's done.
You have to feel for Rossi, really, because he was the first rider with his teammate Morbidelli to go, you know what, I'm starting on slick tyres.
Or in his career in Grand Prix racing.
Just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. In those kind of conditions where it's so easy to make a mistake.
Quartararo goes across the line just before the checkered flag comes out. They'll get one.
In these last two sectors, that's going to be the key. Zarco very, very close as well at the moment, on course to improve by just one position. All eyes on Top Gun.
Well, I hold my hands up and say I thought this
and
was
Paul
gone.
Espargaro as well. He's going to take pole for now. He does. A 1:32.681. Vinales by 3.5 tenths. What about Zarco and Quartararo?
Second for Zarco. We now wait for Morbidelli and Quartararo. Morbidelli second.
All tight show. What a performance on home soil. A 1:32.600. He's on pole from Maverick Vinales. Jack Miller back on the front row. Morbidelli fourth. Zarco fifth. Marquez was on.
And Zarco, there'll be no front row for him, but second row will do.
Incredible.
Valentino Rossi improved late on. He went up into ninth, ahead of Oliveira, Savadori and Marini.
It's a third straight pole position, of course, for Fabio Quartararo. He leads home. A factory Yamaha 1-2 then. A stunning, breathtaking Q2 session here for MotoGP at the legendary and iconic Le Mans circuit. A 1:32.600 puts Quartararo ahead of his teammate Maverick Vinales. Jack Miller, our Jerez winner, on the front row in third. Morbidelli, Zarco and Marc Marquez. That's your second row, with Nakagami, Paul Espargaro and Valentino Rossi on the third row. Paul Espargaro looked like he was on course for the front row after a late tumble in that session. Brilliant by Lorenzo Savadori in 11th place. Huge credit goes to him. Luca Marini came out of Q1. He's going to start 12th. World Championship leader Pecco Bagnaia, though, a heck of a lot of work to do for him from 16th on the grid. He's behind the two factories.